Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This one taken
live?
7.
Yep.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30 line.
My raisin brain here, so I'm going to put you on mute for a few, okay? I don't want you to start in your ear.
Yeah, all right. Don't matter to me, none either way.
Oh, where's my defense? Can't find my defense.
We got jokes.
Throwing on first down is Manning. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play. So Manning to Beckham in this defense, they better hone in on that connection.
It's almost like an electrical charge for him, isn't it? When he catches the first one, I'm talking about OBJ, he just goes to the huddle and says more, more, more. And really, he's just one of those guys that once he gets going, look out.
On the run, Darkwan. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right the line.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Damn it. I'm so upset right now.
Why?
Well, I was eating my cereal, and he intercepted it, and I had to throw the bowl on the floor to run it back. It's the equivalent to you doing something and a fish hitting your line.
I'm none too pleased. I was having a pretty good series there.
There's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
What are you doing here? Very quick.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's complete. This is Brent Saleh. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it?
I want to see if they can hear us talking.
Action there, freezing
That's
the
why
defense
I went to
just
the
enough to bring the tight end free
party.
downfield for the completion.
So the offense
Who's they?
at first and 10.
Oh, they can hear us. They would be the people who decide to watch it.
Oh. There's Foles.
Get up, get up. Oh.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it drops down incomplete. Instead, second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. So second and 10 here. throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and it'll bring up third down.
There you were.
Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Now back to throw. He's going to air one out. The swing
Come on.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
You saw that guy stop, right? I pushed the triangle. That's BS.
38 yards. And the Eagles have
I just saw my guy go up and get
early
the reception.
Well, we'll see on the tape.
Oh, double doink.
Yeah.
The wind is blowing, apparently, huh?
That could prove costly, pal.
Yeah, the wind is blowing. I'm not getting any reads on the wind.
That could prove costly. Man, that should have been an interception.
I can't believe you're losing already.
And his guys are going to start their drive.
That should have been an interception.
New York set to take the field. And there are parts of their last
what
drive
defense should I pick?
Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage. And
he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Donnell Allerby coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. They'll run with Darquan, and he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Throwing is Manning on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. And they're going to try for the fourth down conversion. Manning and the offense staying put. They'll go for it. It's Manning into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh,
this time for Smith,
jumped
and it's
around.
Intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, this wind is definitely going to be a factor as this game goes along. He's throwing straight into it here in the first quarter, and the ball fluttered on him a little bit. They'll definitely have to file that one away and make a mental note of it.
I'm beat though.
Shift together here from the D-line. So after the INT, it's Manning.
Damn it.
And here's another interception.
Oh, wrong way. Oh!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I think this one's going to be a face mask.
You think? This is going to be a face mask.
Hell yeah.
My neck hurts.
Yeah, like half a second before I pushed the button, I saw your guy creeping into the route. And I just, as I was depressing the button, I was like, oh well. Oh well. It's another face mask.
That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it indeed.
Why are you guys always doing face masks?
Officials
I don't know.
cognizant of that call now.
What I think it is the fact that I'm always trying to spin, and I think they're grabbing it on the spin.
Maybe.
15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
I'm trying to figure out where I got a 28-yard penalty last game.
I didn't see that.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz from 6 yards away. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. New York set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun,
Yeah,
isn't
touchdown.
it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Oh.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
4th pick already?
Decipher what's
Christ.
going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson.
Keep going!
And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. He's now thrown 4 interceptions, and I hate to mention this, but he's a guy that has twice thrown 5 in his career in a single game.
Hard to believe, isn't it? And the tough part is, playing in this NFL, you don't normally just back off totally from throwing the football, do you? So the potential exists for that 5th one to occur.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Very decent.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Eagles will call on the left foot of Donnie Jones to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. New York set to take the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Damn it.
And brought in by Jarrell Adams.
I thought that was intercepted.
Yeah, I would be in and go for the ball. So disappointing.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On first down, Manning.
Oops.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth
On a positive
time
note,
today.
you got your first down in the first quarter.
Patrick Robinson.
Yeah.
And he'll score.
There it is.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Stumbling.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And they will line up now for the two-point try. Now Foles. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
New York set to take the field. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now Darkwa. And some room to roam now. And look out. I think he's going to go. He's at the 30.
Thanks.
Called the blitz at the wrong time.
Orleans Darkwa, 75 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points.
This is
So they're going to go for 2.
a different game. You actually scored in the first quarter. It's those 8-minute quarters. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're out in front.
I didn't use any stick.
We'll see if they can add to their lead
buttons
now.
way too hard.
They don't want to go out and
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 10 yards on the pickup there.
Hey,
It'll
how
be
are you
second
first down now?
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
10 yards still left on second down. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield.
Third guy got him.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know.
And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. They'll try and run it with Ajayi. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Did we switch sides? Oh, we did.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 23. New York set to take the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll run again now with Darquan. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he lost the football.
What? I thought he couldn't advance the ball forward.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Michael Kendricks coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. Now Manning throwing on second down. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Orleans Darkwa with his second touchdown here in this first half.
That was some decent play calling.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Got me in a 3-4.
That was some decent play calling.
Whatever.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Now you know, in a cover 2, all you got to do is play short and run.
Here's Manning to
throw.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead.
5 minutes, 8 seconds. So you got to keep it going this way. So what do you got? Ball's going to hook to your left.
Rosas now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
Your car warranty calls are starting to come back in.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now he's flushed out left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Here's Foles. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Ertz has it left side. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Foles. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. Oh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
2nd and goal and 17.
They'll set up a throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Looking to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Torrey Smith, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Manning now on 1st down. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. Some of the fans
very disappointed, dude.
Too happy about what we've seen.
Manning was about to get rocked, and then one of your linesmen came from the side and just pushed my tackle off.
Nice. Jesus Christ, left.
You're a popular guy.
And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And
from Eli Manning, and he's not a guy who's usually fumble-prone, usually has a pretty good sense about getting rid of the football, but in this case, they managed to knock it out of his hands.
Yeah, stat to your point, I was looking back yesterday, 3 seasons of 10-plus fumbles, but other than that, single digits. He usually takes pretty good care of the ball. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
He'll look to throw.
Out of bounds.
On that one. It's out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And now it's third down.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game.
I need a touchdown. I need to see 8 yards.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Olivier Vernon able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So they recover the fumble but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the sidelines wondering what if. While the defense on the other side, they'll celebrate holding them to just a
first time I've ever seen that.
Giving up such bad position. In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
First half in the
books. Didn't pay attention to the clock.
NFL on EA Sports.
That was a big mistake right there.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be knocked down.
And where'd he come from?
Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. Play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now they'll run it on the toss. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Again, you're beating me in yards.
get this up only to about the 33. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Manning. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. They're able to get a
God
here
damn
to
it.
get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards.
I declined it because I got the 0
I
yards
have
for
to
it.
think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one?
Fuck, that's annoying, man.
On the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
2nd down following the run. Now Manning. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
9 yards on the play and a 1st down. Now Manning. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Now Foles drops it off to Ajayi. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. Well, still in search of the first down after that last completion. Back to throw here. Hurts over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. He'll look to throw. He's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Torrey Smith, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. New York set to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll power his way up near the 25. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Manning. He finds Beckham complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which.
What the fuck, man?
Interception. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
You ain't mashing all 4 buttons. I'm hearing a specific button get mashed, bitch.
All 4, I promise you.
Yeah, no. No.
I'm also wondering,
no.
Is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense as the scouting report changes?
It's a zone defense. You're throwing it into the zone.
Yeah, that's what it is, Les.
That's absolutely what it is.
Yeah, he better figure whatever.
Yeah, it's the zone defense and you mashing all 4 buttons.
Right.
Play action here on first down.
Oh, there we go.
Forced out to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up
no
second
gain.
down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Excellent effort by him.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Come on!
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground. It didn't.
Fuck, man.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That his pass is
about fucking time.
Time today. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Vinny Curry in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Michael Kendricks in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. 3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Now Manning on the bootleg. Caught left side, it's Beckham.
Did he get it? I think he might be short.
Oh, he gave it to him.
I didn't think he got it.
Conversion with a gain of 28. Here's Manning to throw.
Oh, here comes the sack. Got him.
And my goodness, another interception. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick-6. Shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. Now a play fake. Manning. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. On play action. Now Manning. He can't. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded about a yard deep. Uses the stiff arm.
Damn.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards.
You see that?
Where he would have been if he had taken a knee.
You guy pushed my guy off like he was a little bitch.
Now out come the Giants. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
He finds his target, Beckham. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. And that one results in 35 yards. Off the bootleg. Manning.
Intercepted. I thought that was going to be intercepted.
Should have been intercepted.
Get this one down near the 20-yard line. The good pickup there at 22. Off the bootleg. Manning. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. To throw again. Manning. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Second and goal to go now. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants gain a bit of respectability.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. Rosas now to kick this one away. This will be taken short. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Here's Foles. It's brought in by Jeffrey.
So you dump off
to
and
the
jump that guy.
Brought down there.
Yeah, it's annoying.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Foles. And he's got some space here. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Back to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Fresh set of downs here. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They run the counter now on first down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. B.J. Goodson coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
But once again, a good example of situational football. That was 3rd and very long, so you know they were guarding against the pass. And when they decided to run the ball, that was okay. Whatever yardage they picked up, as long as they didn't get to the 1st down marker, the defense was willing to concede, and they stopped them well short of a 1st down.
They'll set up a throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Throwing is Manning. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here's Vereen. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Manning, gotta have this one. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They take over with great field position. They've got the big lead. Most would say they should kneel it, but the key word there is should. You never know here.
You never know. That's the exact play that should happen. But some people like stats. You know, some people like to put more things up on the board, but kneel down is usually the right play here.
We'll see what they do in this situation. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, you know, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
On play action, it's Manning. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Fletcher Cox. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Off the bootleg, Manning. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Now Foles. And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Shedding the tackle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
I'll close my door.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
I'm getting points, Ed.
I demand a rematch.
Offense working with a 2nd and goal now from the 3. And he will get into the end zone. It's
They'll get one eventually.
Touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners.
Yeah.
Who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Elliott now to kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they
So
see
you're
that
saying
happen,
there's a
it just doesn't
chance.
feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. One final try now for Manning. Now a desperation throw deep down. That's caught inside the 20. A big
He caught
offensive
it.
explosion helped leading them to victory. And
Yep.
the defensive guys, they're just saying,
Let's go again.
Put those points up every
Can't.
week.
I
We'll
gotta
just
make a
keep
call
winning.
to a
They
customer.
will gratefully accept
You ain't
that
gotta make no
rollback.
call to
It
no
makes their
customer.
job
One
that
of the
much
people who called
easier
me.
when they're scoring that many
Yeah, well,
points.
I'm sure they'll be
Allows
there
them to
later.
play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Man, 71 points, Ed.
Yeah.
Man, let's look at these stats. Why are they showing all the touchdowns for you guys? That was a nice play right there. Oh, fumble. Touchdown. That was a good play right there.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Average
on EA
7.5,
Sports. For more,
7.2.
find us on Twitter at EA Madden.
That's crazy that they were that close.
With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.
Let's see how this broadcast ends. That's it.